Hey everybody, this is Chase Estep, the designer of Bandada, and today I'm going to be showing you how to set it up and play a two-player game. The first thing you want to do is find this card. This is what will hold the dice throughout the game. Once you have the card, roll all 12 dice and place them on the card. I like to arrange them by number, but they don't have to be. Next, you'll take the two scoring cards, place those to the side, and then take the two scoring cubes, choose one for each player, and then just set those nearby. Next, we're going to look through the deck and take all the cards with this background. These are the bird cards, and we're going to use these for the two-player game. Also included are the hidden scoring cards and the solo scenarios, but we'll look at those later. Take these bird cards, shuffle them, place them in the middle of the table, and then draw 3 out. Select one player to go first, and you're ready to play. On a turn, one person will be selecting one card, adding it to their tableau, or their bandada. On a player's turn, they're going to be drafting one of these cards, placing it in their tableau, or their bandada, and then, based on the action at the top of the card, manipulating the dice, and then scoring points based on the bottom of the card. For example, this card tells us to flip one yellow, and flip one black. Then we're also going to score 1 point per any colored one that is showing. So if we look out here real quick, we can see that if we flip this black, that'll give us a 1, which is good. We can't get a 1 by flipping a yellow, but maybe we could prepare for a future turn by, say, flipping this 4 to a 3. It's important to remember that whenever you're adding or subtracting from dice, the numbers will wrap around. So if you give +1 to a 6, it becomes a 1. If you subtract 1 from a 1, it becomes a 6. Now that this player has done both actions listed at the top of the card, they'll take it into their tableau, and as we said before, they'll score 1 point per any colored 1. Looks like there's 1 out here, so they'll score 1 point. We now refresh this pool of cards. The other person will take a card, do the action at the top. This one says reroll 2 yellow. So we're just going to take these two and we're going to reroll them. And we got a 1 and a 4. And now they're going to score based on the bottom of the card, which says 1 point per yellow 1 or 2 or 3. It looks like there's 3 dice that meet that criteria, so they'll get 3 points. At the end of the round, the other 2 cards are discarded, and then all the birds are scored again. So in the first round, this just means scoring each of these cards again. However, as we notice, there are now more 1s out there, so this person actually gets 2 points now for this card. And the second player will still get 3 points for theirs, so they'll get another 3 points. As future rounds go, this will get more complex as more cards are added to your tableau. To start the next round, take out the next 3 cards, and then swap which player goes first. So before, this player went first, and this round, this player will go first. You'll play until you've completed 4 rounds, and at the end of the 4th round, whoever has the most points is the winner. And that's the simplified way of playing Bandada. When you're ready to add more complexity to the game, you can add these hidden scoring objectives. Each one has 2 scoring methods, and at the end of the game, you're going to pick the one that gives you the most points and add that to your score. These are secretly dealt out at the beginning of the game, and you want to keep them hidden throughout the game so that your opponent doesn't know what you're trying to achieve. You can also increase complexity by adding in the birdseed tokens. To use these before the game starts, give 1 to each player randomly, and the color of their token lets them alter 1 die before the end of the round scoring by +1 or -1. So for example, if I have a card that really wants 4s, before the scoring, I could use this to change this 5 into a 4. You can also use a one-time ability to discard 1 bird from your tableau and take the random one from the top of the deck and add it to your tableau. When you do this, however, you discard your token and can no longer use it to change the dice before the end of the round scoring. Thank you for playing Bandada, and if you have any more questions, feel free to put them in the forums on Board Game Geek, or you can send us a message on Facebook or Instagram.